So for those of you who are current Kata learners or moving into the learning role and with an interest on being a Kata coach in the future, how do you move into that coach role? Well, you absolutely have to be a Kata learner first. You have to learn the improvement Kata yourself. Through learning the improvement Kata, you have to understand the deeper meta patterns that are part of the improvement Kata, and you can only gain an understanding of those if you are a learner. And as you are a learner, you'll be developing your own scientific thinking abilities, and you must have those. If you don't have those, you don't know how to teach those to a future learner that will be under your wing. And then finally, you have to walk in those learner shoes so that you understand what it means to be a learner, how hard it is to take a step every single day, how hard it is to have your board updated and ready for your coaching cycle, how difficult it is and what a struggle it is to create your first target condition. You have to have that empathy so that you're ready to share that with your future learners. You have to have lived all of that yourself. So how long does it take to be ready to move into the coach role? Well, we're running a bit of an experiment within the KGG right now, where we're saying we think that a learner who practices daily under the guidance of a really good coach needs to be a part of at least 90 coaching cycles. And that's daily coaching cycles, not spread out, not one a week. It's daily coaching cycles. They have to have achieved several target conditions and at least one challenge. And so this typically takes 3 to 4 months. I have had learners who've gone from brand new to moving into a coach role in that time frame. But these were people who did show up every single day for a daily coaching cycle. They were doing some extracurricular learning and studying on their own, and they were very excited to be a learner. They had a very strong growth mindset and a real drive to learn this way of thinking and this way of acting. And so sometimes what we see when we work with learners who are really interested in being a coach is that they'll go into the learner role, but they aren't embracing the learner role. They're being a learner so that they can watch how their coach works with them. Don't do that. You're missing out. Be the learner and embrace that role, because you are going to need all of that experience at hand when you move into being a Kata coach. So when your coach says you're ready, you don't move into coaching without your coach saying, okay, I think that you're ready to be a coach. You can start coaching with a second coach present every single coaching cycle for a while. And the reason that we bring in this second coach is because even though you have experienced being a learner and you feel like you've got this and you're ready to go, once you move into that coach role, that is a different hat that you are putting on, and you will be surprised how hard it really is. You also will have forgotten a bunch of stuff that your coach taught you early on and throughout being a learner. And so you need that second coach there to help remind you to dust off some of those cobwebs of what you've learned in the past. Typically, the first coach will enter their first coaching session feeling pretty confident. And the minute that they start the coaching cycle, I can watch their confidence just slide away. All of a sudden, they realize, I'm not sure I know what I'm supposed to be doing here. And so your second coach, having that second coach right there next to you, whether that's virtually or in person, will help you with that confidence level, because you will lack confidence. Also, learners are used to learning at that point, and they aren't used to having to move into teaching somebody how to do something. And so you won't be comfortable moving into that teaching role, which I can guarantee you will have to move into almost immediately when you start working with a brand new learner. So overall, you will flounder as an early coach. We expect that, and you will need the support of your personal second coach. Now, that second coach's role is all about you as the coach. It's to build your skills and capabilities as a coach. And so they are there to help rescue you when you lack confidence, when you're in a coaching cycle and you just don't know where to go to next. Your second coach can come in, give you some pointers, step back out again, and allow you to move forward with that coaching cycle again. And so you have to have that second coach. If you don't have a second coach there with you, um, as you flounder, you will try to make the best of it, but you will tend to revert back to maybe some old styles of coaching that you have done or some old styles of teaching, and they may not be within the Kata corridor to teach scientific thinking to build somebody's skills and capabilities. So know that you're carrying a heavy load, but have that second coach there with you to allow them to support you as you become a coach.